Hey, what's up guys? Gons here with this week's word of encouragement. It comes from 1 Corinthians 16 verses 13 and 14. Here's what it says. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. Jesus commands us to be watchful in Matthew 24, Matthew 26, Mark 13. This is part of what we're supposed to do as Christians, and YouTube channels like mine and several others, I think we're being watchful of the world and not only watching for signs of his coming, but obviously the things that are supposed to happen prior to his coming, and being good Bereans about what's happening in the world by searching the scriptures daily to see if these things are so. Paul here also tells Christians to stand fast or stand firm in the faith, which means that we stand in our liberty in Jesus, in our Christian unity, and in the Lord himself, as well as the teachings of the apostles. The next part here where it says act like men, I know it sounds weird, but actually the translation there is the Greek word andrizomahi, and it does mean act like men, but it basically means be brave, and it's actually the only time it's used in the New Testament. So in the context of when Paul wrote this, it might have been a phrase that meant act like a man, but in reality what it's talking about is being brave, and then also to be strong. And this whole verse here is sort of a military command. We're to be watchful, we're to stand fast in our faith, we're to be brave and be strong. And it really summarizes our courage, our sustenance for each other, to not have fear, but to be dependent on God and do that together. And then the next verse, let all that you do be done in love. All the stuff that's in the verse before, all the watching, all the standing firm in the faith, being brave and being strong, none of it would matter if it's not done with love. We're called here to do all these things in a meek and humble spirit of love that Christ demonstrated for us. And so as you go this week, be encouraged to be watchful, which means to pay attention to what's going on in the world, which I think a lot of you guys watching this already do, but also stand firm in the faith, be brave, be strong. Remember that despite how much things seem to be out of control, God is still in control, and we should not have a spirit of fear. But do this all in love. Remember that it's really easy for us to fall into this finger pointing and calling a certain group or various factions of whatever you want to call it, the Illuminati, New World Order, that they're responsible for all the evils in the world. But in reality, while we expose their behavior, what I think we should be really doing is a call for repentance of these individuals who may be in those positions of power. And whether or not they hear the message or not, I think we should remain in that love even when we tell other people about the evils that are being done by these powerful groups that are on the earth. So I hope that encourages you. Go out this week, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, be brave, act like men, if you will, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. Have an awesome week, guys. God bless.